It's time for Around the Ozarks News, sponsored by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Advanced Car Care, Smouse Brothers, and United Plumbing. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Good morning to you on Friday. Happy Friday. Glad we all made it. And we're going to tell you about some news from around the Ozarks.
A man is facing a major drug trafficking charge after troopers discovered more than 1,600 pounds of illegal marijuana inside a rental box truck on I-44 in Greene County. Investigators say the driver provided conflicting information about the truck and the cargo and the travel history. So they searched it and found, they say, dozens of boxes filled with packaged marijuana. That driver is scheduled to appear in court next month. A buildings contractor is accused of taking more than $336,000 from customers for building projects that he never did. State investigators say Kevin Greenhaw, who is the owner of Greenhaw Buildings, accepted advance payments for homes, garages, some other projects, and failed to deliver. He is facing multiple felony counts.
Okay. Missouri's largest kratom distributor has agreed to stop selling kratom products in the state of Missouri. Attorney General Catherine Hanaway announced that American Shaman, that's the company, will immediately halt both in-store and online sales to Missouri customers as part of a legal settlement. The company also agreed to end Missouri-targeted advertising or face potential penalties of up to $5 million. More than 1,100 Missouri school buses need repairs before students return to classes this fall. The Missouri Highway Patrol annual report says that 849 buses were classified as defective, while another 283 were taken out of service. Locally, though, things are pretty good. The Springfield School District posted a strong 98.6% approval rate during the annual inspection program. So good for them. That's a lot of buses.
Mercy Springfield Communities is launching a new physician training program aimed at addressing future doctor shortages. The graduate medical education program is expected to begin next year and grow to more than 160 residency and fellowship positions by 2032. The goal is to get hundreds of jobs here and keep more doctors in Southwest Missouri. Good idea. Springfield Mayor Jeff Schrag used his State of the City address to promote growth, collaboration, and confidence in the community's future. Schrag said the region has now surpassed 500,000 residents and called for more housing development, including taller and denser projects in the urban core. He also encouraged people to help tell Springfield's story as the city has been attracting some national attention.
Part of the Galloway Creek Greenway Trail remains closed today following what we're told is non-hazardous chemical leak near the Lone Pine Recycling Center down there by Battlefield. The city says an iron-based compound used in sewer infrastructure created a rust-colored stain on the trail. Maybe freak some people out. I don't know. The material has been contained, we're told. It did not reach Galloway Creek, and crews are expecting to reopen that trail later today. So today's the day.
Okay.
The national headquarters of the Assemblies of God in Springfield has completed a major renovation project and just held a ribbon cutting and dedication. And man, if you've driven by there recently, then you know it is a major overhaul. The work included a modern glass exterior, much different from the old one, a new accessible lobby, additional office space, and updated public areas. The AG says the debt-free project reflects the organization's longstanding commitment to both ministry and the Springfield community.
Okay.
Good-looking building.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen it since it's been done, so I'm excited to drive by. State regulators are examining ways to improve utility bill assistance programs for Missouri residents who are struggling with a rising cost. The Missouri Public Service Commission is working with utilities and community organizations to review existing plans, federal assistance programs, that is, and weatherization services. Another workshop is scheduled for later this month to see how they can help. Important time for that with the summer months and people cranking the AC. The Springfield Regional Arts Council is awarding $220,000 in arts and culture grants to 23 organizations. The funding supports programs ranging from music and theater to public art, cultural events, and educational projects. The grants are made possible through a combination of hotel motel tax revenue and private foundation support. Good cause.
Okay. Sorry, I'm a page behind. It's Friday. What do you want me to do? You know what I mean?
I'll go.
The weekend up here, I'm already there. So I don't know what today's going to look like at work.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I'm already on Friday afternoon and evening.
PM is what the song means.
Yeah. All right. A new restaurant is now open down in Branson. Paul's Breakfast House is now serving, guess what?
What's that?
Breakfast.
All day long.
All day breakfast.
All day long breakfast.
But also, you wouldn't have guessed this from the title, but they also have some lunch thrown in there. Some burgers and things like that. The retro-themed restaurant located on West Highway 76 and features an 80s-inspired atmosphere.
Nice.
So there's two things I like, breakfast and 80s. So now I can combine my two passions.
I'm a child of the 80s. Is that why?
Well, you were born in the 80s. I'm a child of the 80s because my growing up time was the 80s.
Okay.
You technically were born there, but you don't remember much.
Right.
Which I try to teach her on a regular basis about the 80s. No, she actually knows. She's pretty good at 80s trivia and songs.
Yeah. That's all thanks to my 3 best friends from high school.
Okay.
They will not disappoint. They too have been teaching me for
80s,
a lot of years.
80s trivia, 80s stuff.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel
How do they know it and you don't?
To live in because I didn't listen. I didn't grow up listening to a lot of music, watching a lot of TV. I watched news. My dad would sing me Billy Joel, Elton John, and Bread. Do you remember Bread?
I do remember Bread.
Yeah. So that's about it.
All right.
That's about it.
Well, now every road trip
on the dashboard. Other than that, my mom, I don't have any clue what she listened to. I don't think she listened to anything. I don't know. It was just not a culture. It wasn't a cultured experience, I suppose.
All right. Well, we're making up that on road trips.
I don't know.
We're making up for that. Every time we get a lot of 80s songs and lessons from the 80s.
Yeah.
From various television shows. The third annual DK Memorial Track Meet takes place tomorrow at JFK Stadium in Springfield. That event honors former Central and Evangel track standout Devin King, who was killed in a motorcycle crash back in 2023. Proceeds benefit Deverin's Locker, which helps local children access sports equipment and activity and helps pay for activity fees. So that's super, super nice. That is happening tomorrow over at JFK Stadium.
Okay. Speaking of events, here's one for today. The Community Blood Center of the Ozarks is hosting a big blood drive today at the Discovery Center. It's from 10 till 3. So go down, give some blood. Tomorrow features the 45th annual Kids Fishing Fun Day at Rutledge Wilson Farm Park. The start of the Parade of Homes is happening this weekend, if that is your speed. And the DK Memorial Track Meet that you just mentioned, again, at JFK Stadium in Springfield. And then you can go to the showing of Moana, which is so fun. The family fun events happening on Sunday at the Gilloy's Theater.
Yeah, that's on Sunday. And then there's you can see the National Convention and Truck Show. The American Truck Historical Society is holding a big event out at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. So there's something for everybody.
We mentioned it yesterday, but yes. Yeah. So those are some weekend events starting today. So good timing.
And there's a lot more at aroundtheozarks.com. Look at the events calendar, and you can get more information on anything we mentioned and more. So that'll do it.
Happy Friday. Thanks for tuning in. We're so appreciative of your support, of your viewing habits. Thank you for listening, watching, sharing with a friend. And thanks to our sponsors who make this possible. It truly would not be possible without you. The Springfield Greene County Park Board, Thompson Sales, Advanced Auto Care, Smouse Brothers Foundation Repair, and United Plumbing. Where would we be without you? Thank you so much. All right. Have a great weekend. We will see you back here on Monday.
It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, Taylor Gruba Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. Here is your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. We've got temperatures in the mid-60s on this Friday, and a few isolated showers were on the radar overnight and early this morning. However, most of the day will remain dry with just isolated activity in the forecast. Primarily, it's going to be a dry day across the region with highs climbing a little bit warmer into the middle 80s for those afternoon numbers. I expect we'll continue to see showers and thunderstorms in the forecast through much of the weekend, but overall, it's going to be a summer-like weekend in the Ozarks with temperatures in the 80s and isolated storms in the forecast each and every day. We've got isolated showers and thunderstorms in the forecast today and tomorrow afternoon. Couple of those storms could be on the strong side, and we are also talking about the threat for some localized flooding in the region, not just today, but lasting through much of the weekend. We'll watch for some of those hazards. Locally heavy rain could be possible in some of the thunderstorms, but I don't expect a whole lot in the way of other severe hazards for us. So that is the good news. The better chance of severe weather today exists well to our north and northern portions of Missouri and southern Iowa. That's where the real bullseye of severe weather and heavy rain lasts today. We will have more widespread showers in the forecast on Sunday. So if you're looking at the weekend, trying to make some outdoor time, Saturday looks like the drier of the two, but temperatures are likely going to be in the mid 80s both days. So we're still going to have that kind of summertime heat and humidity around in the forecast. No severe weather is in our future, but we will have some limited flooding risks, as I mentioned, with each round of storms that come through. Again, I don't think these are going to be widespread impacts to the Ozarks, but a few isolated areas could see a bit too much water. It's something just to keep in mind. We've got temperature and precip that are both above normal for next week in the forecast. I see a continued active pattern across the central part of the country, so we will continue to hold on to rain chances in the forecast, but temperatures aren't affected too much. In fact, they go up a bit as we head through the weekend. We get a little bit of an increase in that temperature forecast with highs today at 85. Tomorrow, we may make it to the upper 80s, and then we'll be limited a bit on Sunday as that better rain chance comes in on Sunday afternoon with some thunderstorms in the region. Again, no one day looks to carry severe hazards with it, except for the threat of some localized flooding in some of the stronger storms. Around the country, here's what's making headlines. We've got showers and storms continuing across much of the plains and the upper Midwest today with heavy rain and severe weather. I think that will stay well to our north the next few days. We also have unseasonable warmth for the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast. That exists across the country today and tomorrow. And we're going to see some warmer temperatures in our forecast as well as we head into next week. All right, it's time for that Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question. The question that I left you with yesterday was this: what is the name of the rare, unexplained electrical phenomenon where a glowing spherical object running from the size of a marble to several meters in diameter drifts slowly through the air during a thunderstorm, sometimes even passing through window glass? Do you think that is A, ball lightning, B, heat lightning, C, cat sprites, or D, blue jets? Well, if you've seen it, Lucky you. It is A, ball lightning. It is a rare and mysterious atmospheric phenomenon characterized by a floating, glowing orb of light. It oftentimes will appear during thunderstorms and can range in size from a pea to several meters across, as I mentioned. These luminous spheres typically hover near the ground for several seconds or even a few minutes before vanishing. The orbs can appear red, orange, yellow, white, or blue. They may hiss or emit a distinct odor. Ordinary lightning, it strikes in milliseconds, but ball lightning typically lingers for anywhere for a few seconds up to a minute. As I said, it moves slowly and unpredictably, often floating or appears to float above the ground. There are many theories to explain ball lightning, but one of the leading explanations is the silicone vaporization hypothesis, which is when a powerful lightning bolt strikes the ground, it can vaporize the compounds found in ordinary soil. It creates this cloud of vaporized silicon, and it rapidly cools a sticky web of nanoparticles. Those particles are held together by the electrical charge. It keeps it airborne for a few minutes, and then it all eventually dissolves. So it's a slow burning reaction. Just a theory, though. Scientists still studying ball lightning. Congrats if A was your guess. Here's the next question that I'll have the answer for on Monday. Where on Earth is the hottest ambient air temperature ever recorded by a thermometer, hitting a scorching 134 degrees Fahrenheit? This happened in 1913. Do you think it was in A, the Sahara Desert, Algeria, B, Death Valley, USA, C, Lut in Iran, or D, Dalal, Ethiopia? Let me know your guess. You can do it at the website. It's aroundtheozarks.com. Thanks so much for listening this week to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, and thanks to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, The Trailer Ranch, Hewitt Messenger, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, and Godfather's Pizza. Catch you again Monday morning.